Hey, so I mentioned on my stream recently that there was a really quick way to kill the Brewmaster in Zhentarim Outpost. And while it didn't come out the way I expected, I did find a fast kill for him. So I'm going to demonstrate that here. And on this trip, I'm going to be skipping everything except for the Brewmaster and the enemies in his room, because that's how I would do it in a full speedrun. Because to get the kill count for the bosses downstairs, I only need the kills on the bottom floor. Or at least that's what I think I need. Testing will show whether that's actually the case. As it happens, the Brewmaster also has a nice amulet that I can wear, which will help out with stats quite a bit. First I have to run there, a few more maps. Before I forget now, I'm going to cast Owl's Wisdom, because I only have a +9 amulet. This gives me +10 wisdom, and then I'll switch amulets to buff Barkskin as well. But if I had +10 wisdom amulet, which I should have in a full speed run because it's a guaranteed drop from a chest, then that will give me the exact wisdom value that I need for the full points in heal skill. I'll explain why heal skill is relevant when I get down there. Let me go over my gear setup while I'm running. Got typical caster gear, planar staff, Archwizard's robe. First defense shield, which provides some immunities, including knockdown immunity. Helm of the Guardian, which is from Jormungand, which is one of the bosses with Hell. And that provides immunity to sneak attacks, which is important in the Zhentarim Outpost. Then I've got Medic Gloves and Medic Belt, which boost heal skill. Gift of Undeath from Lethiuxius, which gives me critical hit immunity. Priest Circle for extra cleric slots. Amulet of Natural Armor for AC. Boots of Hardiness from Queen Spider for AC and Constitution. And the Wizard's Cloak to cap out my intelligence, that's from the shops. At lower level you can squeeze by those beetles, but when you're higher level like this, there's a third one. So I have to use a summon to decoy them past me, or decoy them away from me. Coming up on the Zhentarim Cave now. There are some negative traps here that, even though I will be immune to ability decrease, can decrease my strength, which can cause me to be encumbered if it happens enough. There are quite a few of these traps. I have to roll a 1 to be affected by the strength decrease, I think. Most enemies in the Zhentarim Outpost can't see me while I'm invisible, but the priests can. So starting at the end of this next map, I'm going to have to use Greater Sanctuary to get safely past them. Walked around there to avoid some rather deadly traps. Those are different from the negative ones. Those deal elemental damage. Okay. One more decoy. Now I'm on the Brewmaster's map. Don't need to fight anything here. Just keep running. Once I get to him, I will need to buff up a little bit, because the initiates with him can deal heavy melee damage. They have sneak attacks, which is why I'm wearing the helm. Get close to them. I'm going to cast enough buffs to get around 70 AC. And also Displacement and Stone Skin. And I also have to cast Tensor's Transformation because I'm going to be using touch attacks. Then knock down the Brewmaster with Bigby's Forceful Hand. Prayer and Battle Tide to lower the saves of the assassins. Couple weirds to blow them up. This is standard Zhentarim kill strats. Okay, there they go. Now make sure my skill is where it needs to be. Good. And 1. That was a roll of 1, that's fine. One, 2, 3, and he's dead. That was a failed save as well. He rolled a 1 on that last one. Otherwise, I would have needed to cast another Inflict Serious. Now this is possible with 4 Inflict Critical and 2 Inflict Serious. I missed an Inflict Critical, so I had to use 2 more Inflict Serious, and I happened to get a failed save on one of them, got lucky. So it is possible to not have enough spells here, but there is a backup. I have prepared some Corrosive Grasp spells. He is vulnerable to acid damage, so this is a good backup in case some of the inflicts don't land. I think this might actually deal more damage than the Inflict Serious Wounds spells. I have to test that. But that's how you kill the Brewmaster super quickly. The knockdown keeps him from using his many heal spells, and then you get this nice amulet, the Brewmaster's Amulet, 10 natural AC and 6 wisdom, and you get the quest item, which is what I came here for, the Brewmaster's Recipe Book. That gives you about, I want to say 8,000 XP. And that's it. Enjoy the strat.